We all have our own ways to handle the dog days of summer, but how do dogs themselves beat the heat? Well, there's no one better to answer that question than Cesar Millan, dog behavior expert and host of The Dog Whisperer on National Geographic Wild. He's here this morning to answer your questions, and great to have you with us, as always.
Thank you very much. I love this. Dogs. Summertime is here, so this is definitely something to tell people about summertime.
And people had a lot of questions. Our first question actually comes from video. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Hi Cesar, my name is Jason. I have a Plott Coonhound, and my question for you regards air conditioning and the summer heat. I'm just wondering, when I leave my dog at home, if I should leave the air conditioning running or if it's sufficient to leave the windows open with fans going. What are your thoughts?
Well, what I suggest often is to people understand what's hot for a dog. 80 degrees is hot for a dog. So if your house inside is 80 degrees, we have to do fans, opening windows, air conditioner, whatever you can afford or whatever you can do for your dog.
So 80 degrees.
80 degrees is what we don't want a dog to live in.
We don't want a dog to live in that. So anything below that would be healthy for any dog.
Exactly.
All right, that's very good information. Our next question comes from Twitter. It's from Samantha, who asks, how can I keep my puppy from getting sick on road trips? This puppy's a little sad right now, it sounds like. Or is he not? You tell me.
He's anxious. That's not anxiety. He wants to go back to his familiar humans. You know, so he's getting anxious because he wants to go back. But let's talk about the puppy who gets sick in the car. This is something that should be done by steps, you know, so don't bring make sure the dog eats in the car. Make it positive associations.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times they just bring the dog, they take a dog to the vet, they take a dog to certain areas, and the dog is already anticipating something uncomfortable. So don't take him anywhere, just let him eat in the car, give him affection in the car, groom him in the car. So just create positive associations so you relax the mind.
Okay, very good information. Our next question comes from Skype. It's from Alex, who's in Saratoga Springs. Alex, are you with us? Good morning. What's your question?
Hey, Alex.
Hi. Thank you for having me on. Hi, Cesar.
Hi,
my name is Alex Mazza, and this is my dachshund Apollo. We keep him in the crate at night, and we were wondering if we should keep him in the crate when we take him on car rides, and if we should keep him in the crate when we take him in hotel rooms.
Well, yeah, so it all depends how you put them in the crate, you know, because they don't have a problem going in the crate. They have a problem if you put them in there. For example, if we put him in the crate,
yes,
and the association of the crate is going to be very anxious. So always put a dog when he's in a calm state, and make sure that you prepare your dog at home, not when you go to the hotel.
Okay, and I have to say it's interesting, the dog you're holding, very calm state. The one I'm holding, not so calm. It must have something to do with the fact that you're the dog whisperer.
A little bit of calmness, a little, you know, we can relate on a calm level.
We have these crates here to kind of give people a sense for what you would want to do.
Let me show you what is my take on how to put a dog in the crate. First, you present the dog in the crate to see how he feels about it. See? A lot of times people, they just put him all the way inside, but we want him to do his part. There you go. Slowly.
Oh, yes.
So slowly. Don't close the gate right away.
So it's about patience on your part.
It's all because you want him to relate the crate with relaxations, not with tension. There you go. So don't close the gate until he completely relaxes. So obviously we don't have enough time for us to see him laying down, but as you see, he's already seeing that the door open doesn't mean you gotta come out.
That is very interesting. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, now he wants to get out.
Yeah,
we have one more question. It was from Facebook, and Sean asks, we have a small Chihuahua that we love to take camping. Recently, he started howling loudly, that sounds familiar, when left in the camper alone. Is there anything we can do to let him be more comfortable being alone?
Well, howling means getting back with the pack. So it's the way they're expressing themselves and saying, I want to get back with the pack. But when a dog misbehave, you know, quote unquote, in other areas, he's normally misbehave at home. So we have to make sure we practice. Would you hold this one?
Sure.
Hold this one right here. We have to practice something that I call keep your dog away from your intimate space. A lot of times when people are out at home,
yes,
they allow the dog to stay in their intimate space 24/7. So make sure your dog practice is staying away from you 3 feet, 4 feet, 6 feet at home.
Okay.
You know, because otherwise the dog doesn't know how to be without you being so close to you.
That's very interesting. Right. So practice makes it easier when you're actually out and about outside of that familiar space.
Yeah, because a lot of times people just want to go away and the dog doesn't understand how to live in that state of mind.
Someone's been practicing with this dog, it seems like. Of course, these are all dogs that you can adopt, and you can adopt
this
them
is for adoption.
from the North Shore Animal League
Pretty
America.
handsome.
Really sweet guys.
Yeah.
Of course, as always.
This is a high-level energy.
High-low energy.
Yeah, so make sure you understand that you have to exercise a little bit more than this one.
Well, Cesar Millan, we always love having you with us. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Great
you, guys.
tips, and thanks to everyone for all of their questions.